Hi guys, my name is Vista and welcome to my tutorial. This is my first YouTube video and I'm gonna be teaching you everything you need to know about Python. Don't worry, it is not that hard. I'm gonna be using Pydroid 3 all the time and sometimes my laptop, but please mostly Pydroid 3 because my laptop don't yet have a recording software. Now, this is everything you need for Pydroid 3. You can get premium here, but I don't really use it because I don't need a code prediction, premium library, and code analysis. I don't really need it, but you guys need it, so you guys should try to buy it. I'm not gonna tell you how much. Now, this is an interpreter. Now, I'm gonna explain interpreter later, but that's why Python is good. It has both interpreter and compiler and graphical stuff. Don't worry, you will learn all these things. Now, there are also many types of programming language who has interpreter and compiler and stuff like that. But I prefer Python. Python is very good. You can see a lot of samples that they gave to you already. This is a type of things that they did by themselves, showing you that yeah, you can do this. This is an application they did. Is the app that did it themselves. See, you can type words. That's why Python is very good. But these are my own projects. But these are my own projects. The projects are many. I'm not even sure which one to show you first. Let's start with this one. This is a regular calculator app, which is very important and one of my most simplest code. Don't worry, the more I teach you, the more code is going to be coming. I also made some awesome projects back in the days. Um, this is my friend's app for drawing. It's just that the screen resolution is having flaws, so I called it in my laptop. It's good, but I can't show you because no screen record. See, it's very good, and this is just the code. 124 lines, not really that hard. If it's hard, please tell me. You can even change colors. There we go. So it depends on you. Do you still want to learn Python? If you still want to, then let's start the tutorial then. Okay. If you want to start, you just need to learn one word, and the word is very simple. Print. This is for printing output. In many programming language, it is not like this. Other programming language have a long line of code, long. Even I'm tired of using other programming language, but I love Python because it's very easy. You can make anything, apps, game. You can even make your own robot programming. Man, Python is good. Now, if you learn this, you have already have a start. Now, you there is two ways of using this print. Now, print works in also two ways. Number one way, if you put print, open brackets, quotes, then you write this is my tutorial. Enter. When you run it, it gives you this. This is my tutorial. This is my tutorial. But when but this is the second way. When you write a variable, don't worry, I'll teach you variable very well very soon. and you write this is my tutorial. Then print this. Oh, I forgot this. Sorry guys. Print open bracket X. This time inside the print there is no need for quotes. Then it brings this out too. So this is my tutorial. Now if I change this to um, training, so that you guys can be able to identify which is which. See here. This is my training, this is my tutorial, this is my stuff. Now, next thing we're going to be learning is comments. Please comment in the comments bar. But this is comments. This is a comment. This hatch sign. Now, all programming language have their own type of comment. Even Java have its own. But even Python have its own, and this is it. This hatch sign. It's also like telling Python that, oh, please, in everything that is here, please do not code this side. It is not for coding. Like when you write, this is my tutorial. Oh, sorry. I forgot to put this comment up here in the comments. Get it? If you put a normal word like this alone, sorry, I just like five. Now, if you put a normal word like this alone, this comes up. Now, all these things it's writing means that there is a problem, there is a missing word, there is something that has to be done so that it can be correct. Now, this is the only way to solve this type of problem. Either you print it as an output or you put it in a comment. Then it becomes like this. There is no more problem code. Now, all compilers, IDE, they do this thing. Immediately write something that is mistake, even if it's a tiny, small, itty-bit mistake. They write all these hard words that you can't read. You can't even understand them. But only a smart guy can be able to understand them. Now, let me make another mistake so that I can be able to explain it so that you can be able to understand. Now, they went ahead and said that it's line 8. Now, at line 8, they gave me a name error right here, and con is not defined, which means con is not a variable, con is not a defined word, con is not according to even the Python programming itself. So it doesn't even understand what you're saying. It doesn't understand what you're saying. You just should come and fight. What are you trying to say? Come and fight. Should I code it? Should I do anything? I'm not even understanding. I'm confused. That's what the Python program is just trying to say. So all I just have to do is, if I want, I can print this. Open bracket. I can print this, and it comes outside here. Come and fight. Come and fight. Come and fight. Come and fight. Now, if there is no variable and you print something without a quote, That is another problem. Watch this. Sorry, I'm just using random things. Now look, we told you at line 10, print this is my house. A real syntax, which means the way you wrote it is not correct. Nope. So they're telling you because you didn't put quotes or there is no variable name. So all I just have to do is put a quote here and put a quote here. Um, that's that. This is my house. Now, enough with the print. Let us learn the other thing. Okay, and that is the most simplest thing. Now, let us learn some other things, which is the variable that now I'm telling you that you have to put, so that you can be able to do the print. We have to learn the variable. The variable is very important in programming. If you don't know the Python programming, you are not moving anywhere. Seriously, even in app making, you are not moving anywhere. Now, there are many types of variable, but I'm going to be teaching you only four. Number one, string. Now, string just deals with text, words that combine together, or sentences, letters, anything you want. Just string. Now, the next is integer. Integer deals with numbers. Numbers from 1 to 1 million, from 300 to 50 billion, from as fast as number. But in Python, it's kind of like confusing. Now, in Python, 0 means 1. In Python, 0 means 1. I don't even know why myself, but in Python, 0 means 1. You cannot be saying in Python, just go like that, and you want to count from 1 to 20, and you're not putting 0 there. It won't work, believe me. In Python, 0 means 1. Now, watch this. If I write X, no, X is not the only thing you have to be using. You have to put all the type of words as the name. Now, variable consists of three things. Just three things, and the this we can be able to go to another place. Consists of three things, which is name, and equal to, and the variable or the value. You can put it as a number, you can put it as a word, you can put it as true or false. Got that? Now let's put a string first. My story. Now if you write it like this, nothing comes outside until you print it. Now, Python is case sensitive. If you write print, open brackets, and you put this name as capital letter NAME, you get a problem. Name is not defined in line 12 because it is case sensitive. Remember, in this name, we put a small letter n. So, now it's correct. Or let's say this A, we carried it to A, or this E, we carried it to something. There will be a mistake if you change the case. If this E is capital letter E, literally just run it, it will just tell you it is undefined, it is not defined, anything, it just starts showing you this big drama. They will also call it a fake file because You are not making sense to them. Got that? We just reached 15 minutes of our time, so we have to move faster. Now, if I write this, it will be able to bring this out. Now, let's go to more types of variable. The next type of variable is integer, which also means numbers. Now, I normally used to write numbers with the name of letters, but let's put another name. Let's say the name is uh, cars. Now, cars is equals to 50, which means I have 50 cars. So if I print, because if I leave it like this, it won't work. It will only show this and nothing else. But I need to write cars equals to 50 print open bracket car. Don't forget I put S here. So in this print I have to still put that same S. If I don't put that S, I wrote completely nonsense. Now you can see at the downside the 50 is there. If I want, I can even keep upgrading the numbers to even a million. It's just there. Everything I just wrote. You can even do plus and minus. 50 plus 7 equals 57. See, you can also do plus and minus. It's not really that hard. So now that we've cleared that up, that is integer, just numbers. Now next is float. Float isn't that hard. It's just decimal numbers like um yes, oh wait, um car, fuel, oh wait, I've already used cars. Um, area of triangle of triangle 0.03.8. Enter. This is the float. If I run it, nothing happens. But if I now remember, I put a capital letter here, capital letter here. So I don't want to waste my strength writing all these things. So I just write this, do this, copy, enter, print, open bracket, then I paste 3.8, exactly what I wrote here. If I want, I can even write 3.8755879 something something something. If I want, I can write 57.3. It will also write the same thing. It's how it works. This is 19 minutes of our time. Please subscribe if you want more. Now, now that we have already done this, we have to do some other examples. Oh wait, I'm not teaching you bowling. Please, sorry. Now, bowling is very easy. This is the spelling. Don't forget, it makes it not to be codable or makes it not to be executable. Now, bowling is not that hard. It's just true or false. It means true or false. If you say true, just eat the meat. If you say false, no, you didn't eat the meat. But do not lie. Okay, let's do something. Now, is fish sweet? True? Or you can. Oh, wait, sorry, this is a wrong word. Now, as I said, just hold this down to here, copy, print, open bracket, and paste. Which is wait, and right here is telling you true. It's telling you true because that's what you wrote here. If you want, you can write false. It's still right there. Just as fast, you start with a capital letter here. Now, I'm gonna be teaching you how to also make different types of variable name. You need it. Now, as you know, this is a variable name. Fish is sweet, angle of area of triangle, cars. I did explain it here. Now, there are different ways of making a variable name. Now, if you want to make a variable name that is following something, like how many cars are in the garage. So it would be like cars, then put an underscore in, then another underscore garage. I hope I'm spelling it well. Is equals to 50. I don't know how many cars used to be in garage. I just used to say cars. Now, let me change it from 50 to, because I've already used 50 here. Let's not be like that. It's only 50 you can use. Let's say 205. Then you have to just come here, click all this, move to here. Sorry, print, paste. Now, this way you can be able to get this. I'm not running it because you know this is an integer, so you should be able to get ahead of time. So now this is the code for how many cars are inside the garage. Now let's do more codes. Which defines variable name. Your now at this your the next word. Let's say I want to write your first name. Now first we have to start with capital letter. Then name also have to start with a capital letter so as you can be able to identify that it is your first name. Because if you leave a tiny bit of space in between them like this, you will mess up your whole code. Let me prove it. What's my first name? Vic the subscribe. This is just my way of telling you guys to subscribe, please. Now, when I write this print, open brackets, see, It is also telling me that index infield in syntax, which means that I shouldn't have given space here because the way I gave space there was crazy. Yeah, I know. Now, the way I can be able to fix this is remove the space. Immediately I remove the space. See, right here, it already writes restore subscribe. And this is the 205 that you guys saw. And as you know, this is a string. I told you that it consists of words, like the one I wrote here. It's a string. It has name, word, and it's not a must that you must be putting words like name as every name. You can put the name of a variable as anything in your mind. Like, well, names of anything in your mind. Or you can use letters. I mostly use letters because I am not ready to be writing long words. Like when I made this calculator. Wait, let me bring it out. I didn't even do much. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P. I didn't want to do much. I put V T. I'm not ready for a long note, man. And we just did 28 lines of code, and we have done 26 minutes. So let's do some other code. Now, now that we've learned variable, we have to learn how to bring a variable. Now,